So last time I came here was in the winter about 2 years ago. So I am glad I got my tall boots on because this shit is very overgrown. Welcome back. I know it's been quite some time since I posted. Just been kind of living life and not recording too much. You know, I'd like to get back to recording stuff. Today I'm just kind of checking out this trail that's in Hamden, Connecticut. I first saw it a couple years ago when I was checking out a nursery up here that I bought some plants from. Then on Google Maps I noticed there was a lake behind it and I saw some power lines. So yeah, I just followed them one day and saw where they led, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, I came out here and it was like the tail end of winter, so nothing was like growing like this. So this will be interesting to see how this looks. I do remember last time there were some actual legit trails here, which I'm probably gonna check out on my way out of here. But I do remember following the power lines for a little bit, and it forks off to the left and heads towards this big lake. Although I do remember a lot of, which I think are like reeds, that were very short at the time, which are probably taller than me right now. So we'll see if I could even get around the lake. It was on kind of like a sloped hill as well. But let's see. Trying to record these things, it's gonna be tough on the camera. But I've never, oh, there we go. I've never seen this before. It's like a dragonfly. At the back of it is white. Very, very cool. Over this hill, I should be coming up to this lake. This place is beautiful. Something to it. You can see all the marsh area over there where the trees that are submerged aren't really growing any leaves this year. But it's just something beautiful about this area. Just following this trail that leads on the side of this ridge here over to the main part of the lake. It's also nice because I never really seen anyone out here. Last time I came here or today, it's just quiet. I do have to trek through some like waist-high grass here, so I'll definitely have to check myself for ticks on the way out. I'm sure I'm probably covered in them at this point, but it is what it is. Some kind of drainage system over there. I'm guessing if this ever floods past a certain point, it'll drain down in there and go to a lower area that's on the other side of that ridge. You know, there definitely is like a trail or something that's, or some vehicle, tractor or whatnot came through here, because you could tell by the packed down grass. I know there's a gate down this like ridge line down there. I remember there was like a path on top. Yeah, you could see the trail here. But this ridge goes all the way down there. And I think there's a road at the end. But yeah, this is pretty much the extent of the lake here. I'm sure it would look a lot nicer without that big aqueduct thing, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah, it's, I guess if it floods to a point, it'll lower down, or it'll drain down into this low area over here. It's there for a reason. I'm sure they've had some issues here in the past. But yeah, again, it's just beautiful, beautiful area. There's some swans hiding in the reeds over there. Seen a lot of ducks. I'm sure there's all kinds of turtles and fish and God knows what in these waters, but it's nice. Good day for this too. I mean, besides it being super humid, there's a nice little breeze. It's a good day to explore some trails. Yep, as I suspected. Big fucker on me. I'm sure there's more. Yep, look at that. I expect to be covered in these things by the time I get out of here, but it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna head back towards the power line trail and check out that other trail that I saw on the way in. That area I'd never been in, but I checked on Google Maps and I think it leads to some kind of crops or some fields. Might be owned by the nursery, but we'll see. All right, maybe I spoke too soon. It's hot. Yeah, once you get down on the low area where this like plowed path is, it's super humid. And yeah, I'm sweating like hell, but I'm almost to that exit point. Do a quick look at the trails and I'll head out because I'm starving and I forgot to bring any kind of snacks at all. So kind of bad last minute planning on my part, but at least we're close to food, close to places to get some snacks, so it's not too bad. Also, another little reason I'm coming out here is because I am soon to be getting back into dual sport motorcycles, finally, after all these years of reminiscing of my past bike that I got rid of. I think I'm gonna get a new one soon, and I've been hiking a couple trails lately, just checking out back areas and places I could actually ride, and this is definitely a place I could ride. Not legally, of course, but Connecticut unfortunately doesn't have a lot of trails that are legal to motorcycles, so you kind of just gotta find back areas like this that don't have a lot of traffic. It's not a lot of hikers and people out here, so this would definitely work. Plus some train track, old abandoned train track areas that I've been checking out for a while now over by Lake Zor, which I'll definitely be riding to. But it's in the works. You'll probably see a video the day I get my title in the mail for the Royal Enfield and I could finally go up and trade this thing in. So yeah, a lot to come, hopefully. All right, made it to the trails. Now, honestly, I'm not gonna go too far in here today. because like I said, I am getting pretty damn hungry and it's hot. It's noticeably cooler in here, but I think this might be something to explore another day because there's actually a ton of trails here. I'll pull up Google Maps real quick and you could see, you know, this goes way up and it looks like there's some fields or some parts. I don't know if that is, I mean, it says Paradise on it. So the nursery is also called Paradise. So I'm guessing it has something to do with that. But yeah, looks cool. Definitely looks like a place I could do a little bit of trail riding. So yeah, let me get the hell out of here. Wipe myself off of ticks. I found a couple more, but I'm just gonna get home and, well, after I eat, I'm gonna get home and throw these clothes right in the wash. Yeah, ticks suck. There's no other real way around it, but I'm kind of crawling in these things. But, you know, I had Lyme disease when I was a kid. I guess it kind of stays with you for life. But I think you could probably still get pretty fucked up from ticks, so I'm not gonna take any chances. But almost to the road. All right. Ooh, let me not get hit by a fucking car. Made it out. Made it back to the truck in one piece. The climb out is pretty damn steep. The first initial hill going down the power lines. But yeah, as you can see, this whole area, power lines continue across the road and up another hill. There's also another lake down there, but that's all real marshy stuff. But again, beautiful area, worth taking a little trip to check out. Probably be better in like the fall or even early spring. All right, guys, thank you for watching. You know, hopefully I'll have some more videos out soon and be a little more consistent with the channel. But that's up to life to really decide what happens and my motivation for filming. So we'll see. All right, thanks guys. Love y'all. See you in the next one.